Making your first 100k online can be difficult, but it's definitely achievable. So in this video today, I'm going to share with you the exact same steps that I took to make my first 100k online, along with some of the setbacks that I had and some of the biggest lessons that I learned so that you can avoid making those same mistakes. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. If you haven't made your first 100k online, don't worry about it. I was exactly in that same position at one point. But since then, I've been able to generate multiple 7 figures online with my e-commerce and dropshipping stores. So what I wanted to do in this video is explain to you the exact steps that I took to make my first 100k, some of the biggest lessons that I had so that you can avoid making those same mistakes that I made. I'll also even show you one of my winning products that contributed to my first 100k. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, then welcome. I drop weekly videos showing you exactly how you can make more money with your e-commerce dropshipping stores. I can guarantee that you're gonna get tons of value out of this video, so drop a like on it, it helps the video, gives the algorithm some love, and drop a comment down below as well. I will be replying to as many questions as I possibly can. Also, if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Before I share with you my journey, it is officially my birthday today, so for 48 hours I'm knocking 45% off my Ecom Beast 2.0 course and my private mastermind where we do the live coaching. So the link for that will be down below. Check that out. Now, my journey starts probably like a lot of you people who are watching this video. I was working a 9-to-5 job and always wanted to find a way to make money online. So at night after my job, I would come home and Google literally how to make money online. I came across and tried most things, from affiliate marketing to Amazon FBA to eBay selling, even to Forex. I then came across a forum called Black Hat Forum, and in there, that is where I discovered dropshipping. Inside there was this thread, how this guy had made something like $20,000 in just 30 days using AliExpress, Shopify, and Facebook ads.
Are you serious?
He explained the whole model, and at that point I was completely hooked. I didn't need to see the product, I didn't need to touch the product, I didn't need a specific location, I didn't need a warehouse, I just needed to sell the product and the supplier would ship it directly to the customer for me and I would make a profit. Sounded like paradise. So I got super excited and started doing some product research. And what I went with in the end was some nail products. I'll put some on the screen so you understand what I was selling. I built out all the store, the Facebook ads, absolutely everything. I was already dreaming about what color Lamborghini I was going to purchase. Finally launched my ad, woke up, no sales.
Bruh. You're a victim.
Next day, no sales. Day after that, no sales. I spent probably close to $700 to $800 before I actually got my first sale. The first mistake that I made was not selling a product that either solved the problem or was cool, quirky, unique, and had a passionate audience behind it. Always make sure you sell a product that fits at least into one of those two categories. I did feel a little discouraged with my results, but I knew that the system worked because I had already had my first sale. I just personally needed to get better and learn more information. So what I decided to do was to join every single e-commerce dropshipping Facebook group that was out there. Back then, that was the go-to place for information. There wasn't that much information on YouTube or courses that are out there. I would ask as many questions as I possibly could inside of these groups and even jump on free webinars as well, just in case I learned something little that I could apply to my businesses. The next store that I opened was a general store in my local country in the UK. Now, the reasoning behind this, although the audience sizes were a hell of a lot smaller, there's a lot less competition. The CPMs would be a lot lower. There would be less currency conversion fees because I'm collecting pounds and I'm selling in pounds. And also there is room to scale because the UK, of course, do buy a hell of a lot of stuff online. Finally, from AliExpress to the UK, the shipping times are fairly decent. Looking back, my second lesson to you guys would be potentially consider starting a local general dropshipping store. You can make something that's completely localized in the exact same language. You don't have to worry about currency conversion fees, and you're gonna have all of those added benefits like I've just mentioned. Now I'm starting to get my first few sales. I'm making £100, £200, sometimes £300 per day. Even though I started a general store and started testing loads of different niches, eventually over time I started finding consistent success in the pet niche. I started off in the dog niche, then thought, hey, why don't I just try out the cat niche? And then from there, I actually started rolling into the horse niche. This adjustable horse ring was one of my top winning products. So the third lesson is, unless you already know which niche you want to get into or you have an idea of which one you want to start with, start general and test as many products as you possibly can. And then what you want to do is start smelling what's selling. Over time, you'll hone into a specific niche and you'll start to understand what interests work, what ad copies work, what different videos kind of work, and what product descriptions and buzzwords work for that niche. Now, things started going great, but I was hit with a massive setback. While I was out and about, I got a missed call from an Irish number and it had me confused. Then when I actually got home and checked my email, I had an email from PayPal saying that they had set limitations on my account.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
If you are dropshipping, reserves and limitations from PayPal are pretty much a part of the game. So it's not a case of if, it's most of the time a case of when. These limitations are not the end of the world. And I personally still have a low limitation on my accounts to this day. If you want to know how I deal with PayPal, then I'll leave a link in the top corner to one of my videos where I was hit with a massive limitation from PayPal. The fourth lesson is don't worry about setbacks, limitations, and those kind of things. They're part of the game. One thing I will say about PayPal is make sure you are withdrawing your money. I left stupid amounts of money inside of PayPal at one point. So make sure, of course, you are withdrawing it. Not 100% because that's pretty sus to them, but at least 70%, or alternatively, you can utilize that money to pay for apps or pay for your suppliers and those kind of things. Now, at this point, I was doing anything from £1,000 to £2,000 per day. However, I was still just the only person working in the business. I was still working my 9-to-5 job at this point, so after work, I would come home and answer all of the emails. And what it left me was absolutely exhausted with no time to do anything else. It meant that I didn't have time to research new products, I didn't have time to test out new products, and at some point I was just too tired to even scale my adverts. This was the tipping point between I either let things decline and I've just created pretty much a new job for myself, or alternatively I outsource and scale things to the next level. So what I decided to do was to jump onto Upwork and find and hire my first VA. And by the way, this VA still works inside of my business to this day. So the fifth lesson is as soon as you start to have a steady, positive cash flow in your business, you want to make sure that you are outsourcing those jobs, most importantly customer service, so that you can focus on the money making tasks. At this point, I'd hit my first 100k in dropshipping, and what I decided to do then was pretty much just take things to the next level. So I decided to open up new stores and replicate the system that I already had in different countries, and I decided to go to the US and globally. And that was where I was really able to scale to the moon and generate some big numbers. And the rest is what you could say is history. One thing I do want to say is maybe you're thinking, what was the testing strategy or what was the scaling strategy that you used? To be honest, it doesn't make a difference, because back then, what worked then won't specifically work now. And my testing strategies and scaling strategies are consistently evolving with Facebook as a platform. However, the theory always remains the same. First thing is we analyze what audiences, product and offer works. Once we've analyzed that, we then scale and apply more budget to it, either by duplicating or by increasing the budgets. So hopefully this helped you out massively. If it did, please do drop a like on this video. It would help out massively, and drop a comment down below. I will be replying to as many comments as I possibly can. Like I've mentioned, it is my birthday today. So for 48 hours only, if you want close to 50% off my Ecom Beast course and the live private mastermind where we do all the live Q&As and coaching inside of there, click the link down below. It'll be in the pinned comments. If you do try and click that link and the button doesn't work, the buy button doesn't work, it means unfortunately you were too late. It's only for 48 hours. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. But that is it for this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.